Hello everyone, hope you are all well. Today we will be discussing the third part of the chapter, that is light, shadows and reflection. And the topic of discussion will be mirrors and reflections. Let's start with a few questions to arouse your curiosity about this topic. What is mirror? When you look into a mirror, what do you see? Have you ever seen the images of trees and other things in stagnant water? How are they formed? Puzzled? Let's find out. Mirror is a smooth, highly polished, reflecting surface. It is of two types, plane mirror and spherical mirror. For the time being, we'll be discussing about plane mirrors only. The plane mirrors is represented by the figure. The phenomena in which the ray of light after falling on a smooth surface or a mirror returns back into the same medium is called reflection. In simple words, the bouncing back of a ray of light and returning to the same medium is called reflection. Reflection can be of two types, regular reflection and diffused reflection. In regular reflection, a very sharp image is formed as light falls on a highly polished smooth surface, while in diffused reflection a blurry image is formed as the surface on which light falls is uneven and rough. The light falling on an object is reflected by it, and that reflected light when falls on the mirror is reflected again. This is because of this reflection we see our own images. In fact, all non-luminous objects reflect the light falling on them, and that is why we are able to see them as the light enters our eye. In ancient times, people used pools of water or water collected in vessels to see their images. You might have seen very beautiful reflections of trees, buildings and other objects also in water of a pond or a lake. Let's try an activity. You must set up this activity at night or in a dark room, as shown in the picture. You and yourself should have to adjust according to the direction of torch so that the path of light falls on another friend standing in the same room. And by this activity, we suggest that the mirror changes the direction of light that falls on it. We have one more activity suggesting that light travels along straight lines and gets reflected when falling on a mirror. In this, we have to fix a comb with its teeth up on the side of a thermocol sheet. Fix a mirror on the thermocol sheet such as the light coming from the comb falls at angles less than 90. Make sure you do this in a dark room. What do you observe? You will see that the light travels in straight line and gets reflected from the mirror. Now, what we get here is a mixture of shadow and image. But what is the difference between a shadow and image? The shadow and image of an object are similar in the respect that they both require light to form, but they are different from each other in many aspects. Image is formed due to the reflection of light, while a shadow is formed when light falls on an opaque object. Image is seen when light comes from the object after reflection enters the observer's eye. But in shadow, no light enters the eyes from the shadow of an object. Image gives more information such as colors, structure, size, etc. about the object. But in shadow, it does not give any detail about the object. It only gives the idea about the shape of the object. Image can be straight or inverted, while a shadow is never inverted. I leave a question with you. Is shadow only black in color? Leave your answer in comments below.